Hello, I'm Tim Rogers. You are watching Kotaku.com, and this is Super Mario Makeover, featuring Red Bull Esports' golden boy, GrandPOOBear, teaching you the tricky technical tips you will need to succeed your way into Super Mario mastery. I've played Mario all my life. However, compared to the Herculean Heisman-worthy world-recorded achievements of Red Bull Esports' golden boy GrandPOOBear, my Mario manipulating experience amounts to little more than tossing a ball for catch with Dad in the yard. With my health and all else crumbling around me, in a scramble for a scrap of confidence, I picked up the phone and summoned my deity of choice, GrandPOOBear, to coax me on over to that hot, sweet dark side which the kids call getting good. Each week on Super Mario Makeover, GrandPOOBear, PhD, will provide me and you with a custom Super Mario Maker 2 level precision-engineered to educate us in the ways of one particularly tricky speedrun technique. Weekly, he will drill me until I beg for mercy. When the lesson ends, my pain does not. On the bus and on the toilet, I will practice and master GrandPOOBear's insidious obstacles. The next week, I'll demonstrate my progress, bask in his approval, and then face the next challenge. 500 episodes later, I will have become GrandPOOBear, and Red Bull Esports will have no choice other than to send me his sweet, precious hat. Super Mario Makeover. Make me Mario, or make me death. Hello?
Oh, whoa.
Hello? Hello?
Talk about that hot sex right there.
Welcome back to video games. I'm Tim Rogers, and I'm joined today by... Introduce yourself, please, guest.
Oh, I'm GrandPOOBear. I didn't realize we had actually started, Tim.
Oh,
I just heard your sexy voice. I got excited, distracted, pictured some things in my head, and then totally forgot to introduce myself right there.
We have started, and the real question is, why will we never stop? And the reason we'll never stop is because we got Super Mario Maker 2. And,
yes.
Red Bull Esports' golden boy, GrandPOOBear, that's you. We're just gonna, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna close, oh wait, oh no, what? I'm pressing, oh, wow, I keep forgetting that Nintendo, I haven't touched my Switch in like a week because I'm...
Oh my God.
Mario
Maker 2's out and you haven't touched your Switch in a week?
I'm a fraud. This is
fraud.
This is what this whole video is about. It's about me being a massive fraud, that I've been looking forward to this game pretty much for like 3 years. I have gone on the record saying I spent 800 hours playing Mario Maker 1. And guess what? I'm not really super good at it. Basically, I used Mario Maker 1 the way I write novels, which is I do it for myself, I do it in the dark, and I have a real good time, and I don't seek anybody else's approval. However, I did just.
I was about to make a that's how I have sex joke. Hey,
that's the kind of joke that we're here on the video content for. And that kind of joke would get you banned by Nintendo.
I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about banned from Nintendo or levels being deleted. I am an upstanding young citizen.
I'm going to tell you what about your levels getting deleted. Your levels can't get deleted if you don't upload them. That's my policy.
200 IQ play. Yeah, 200 IQ play right there.
So, I mean, I don't want to sound I don't want to start this video off by sounding like a huge jerk, but I'm willing to sound like a jerk. I'm going to take one for my own team. Like, at the time Mario Maker 1 came out, I was in the middle of developing a video game, and I was in the middle of shopping it around to publishers, and we had various prototypes, and we were literally trying to sell our company to someone for a sum of money that right now makes me almost have a seizure to think about. I wasn't about to just put my game design ability out there, you know? Like, I mean, that sounds wrong, and it's sort of a joke, but it's also sort of true.
No, you know, I get that. Like, you can't do it for free. I mean, you know, when you're good at something, you don't do it for free, right? That's what the people say, right? That's the saying as it goes.
Never.
Although
never.
I'm doing this video for free, so
yeah, well, you're doing it for free.
Maybe I'm not that good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, technically, I'm doing it for free as well because
we're all doing it for free.
Because let me tell you about my bank account. Right? Oh, Kotaku pays me very well. I just spend the money very well. So, you know, as you can see, my maker, my me is this is a live photograph. this is me in real life. I'm a large baby, wearing golden glasses. I wish I could put aviators on myself.
That would be the pin. I don't know if they have aviators.
For the me's, they don't.
Yeah.
I bought a pair
of. They don't have any sunglasses, do they?
No, because they want to be able to see your eyes. They want their retina scanners to go off and get you as you walk by. So we're here today. As I was just bearing my soul and confessing that I'm a Mario Maker fraud. I got this game on my birthday, June 7th. That's weeks before it came out. Nintendo sent it to me, and I remember that. I was like so excited. I told you about it. And I told you to swear to not tell anybody else because that would break my embargo. But I was just telling you because I was so excited. And then I just ended up going to E3 and doing a bunch of inane videos at E3, which hopefully everyone watching this has watched at least 5 seconds. No, 10 seconds of each of them. I'm trying to think of ad revenue here. And I ended up just barely playing this game at all. And I don't know what the community is up to. But I keep seeing GIFs and GIFs on Twitter and just longing after that sweet hot embrace, you know, of Mario Maker. And I keep not being able to play it because the thing about playing video games for a living, for me, I don't know what, I think I have a grasp slightly on what your playing video games for a living entails, but for me it entails playing a different game about every 45 minutes. And it's like pretty much WarioWare over here for me. And I don't want WarioWare. I want Mario Bear. That's you.
Well, I see what you did there. That was
whoa. So
I didn't know where you were going. I'm impressed.
So you've got the Red Bull Esports deal, and I drank a Red Bull this morning. So we're not really that different. So here's the question. Can you make me as good at Mario as you?
Oh, absolutely. I think here's the thing with my skill level, and don't tell Red Bull this. Anybody out there listening, please do not tweet at Red Bull or anything else. Wait, is the server really undergoing maintenance right now? Is that what I just saw?
Let's just pretend it's not.
Okay. The thing is that the only reason I am considered quote unquote good at Mario is because I am very obsessive and have played about 0 hours of anything else over the last 5 years of my life. So, yes. So I can make you as good as me. We just need a few hours, anywhere between, let's say, like, I don't know, 1 hour today, half hour today, and I don't know, about 6,000 hours. Somewhere in between that is when you will achieve Red Bull Esports worthy status.
So a lot of those hours I can theoretically spend by myself in the dark, right? Because that's my favorite way to be.
That's how you want to spend it, of course.
I love to be by myself in the dark. So if you can give me the tools I need to build the shed of Mario's skill, what would the first tool be?
The first tool, like the number one thing that people say, like, oh, this is a good player. And this is something that you could learn and just trick people into thinking you're a pretty good player. You don't really have, if you just have this one trick in your bag.
I've been tricking people into thinking I'm pretty good at stuff for a very long time. So give me another one.
Well, yeah, this is it for you then. You need to learn the shell jump. The shell jump is the basis of good Mario. Is like that's what everyone kind of looks at as like, whoa, that player's awesome.
Okay.
And it's not that hard. That's the best part about it. It's not that hard. So it's something we can trick everyone into thinking you are very, very good at.
Okay. So I was going to say, imagine I've never played any Mario before, but I have played all of the Mario. Super Mario Brothers 3 is my favorite game. I purchased it for myself for my birthday about 30 years ago, and I've played it every year on my birthday, which is why this was such a momentous occasion to receive on my 40th birthday this game. I'm pretty good at Mario 3, I think. I have never streamed it or played it publicly, but I would like to someday. So I do know a bit about Mario, but I will admit I do not know how to do a shell jump, and I've seen them. And I saw your level. You did a level, right?
I did.
You've got a lesson, a level. It's just for me. You made it just for me, right? But other people are allowed to play it as well.
Other people are allowed to play it. Yes, I obviously made it just for you. I made it on the first day of Mario Maker being out because I was like, man, I want to make sure Tim is following the right practice regimen. You know, I mean, we've talked a lot about your diet leading up to this. You know, a full steady diet of lots of Red Bull.
Lots of Red Bull and eggs.
Yeah, Red Bull, eggs, Lucky Charms, and that's pretty much all you need.
Well, until Count Chocula, the Count Chocula hour rolls around. When is that? October? I want my Count Chocula, god darn it. What do they, come on, how is that just a Halloween cereal?
You know what? When I was growing up, it wasn't just a Halloween cereal, but I think, yeah.
It's had intermittent spots of being just a Halloween cereal and being a regular dude everyday cereal. And I think now they're back on the Halloween schedule because the cereal market is too crowded.
You know, they brought back shapes for tricks.
Yeah, they did. I saw that.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I got so excited when my wife brought home a box of tricks, and I was like, why did you bring home tricks?
You know
what? And then
what?
I saw they were shapes, and it felt like they tasted better.
You know what? I'm going to get some tricks. I'm going to Target tonight on my way home. Maybe I'll get some tricks. Have them this weekend. I'm going to go hog wild. But I need something to celebrate with the Twix. The tricks. I'll get a Twix and some tricks. Why not? And some checks.
Just get it all.
And some Chex Mix.
No, you got to get the healthy one to mix it up. You know?
But I need to celebrate something. And what am I going to celebrate?
We are going to celebrate you. You've never done one shell jump before?
No.
Is that what you said? We're going to do at least 2 shell jumps right now.
Like I said, my Mario Maker 800 hours was entirely spent meticulously crafting this weird, largest possible city level that I built for myself that was full of beautiful jumps. It was a 100-second giant level. It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
Gorgeous level. Yeah, gorgeous level. Amazing level. But took painstakingly long. Like a real city, I'd imagine. Took a long time to plan.
Yeah, it was, and then I played it over and over and over again, hundreds and hundreds of times, and I never uploaded it, despite being able to beat it. So there were no shell jumps in that level. It was a Mario 3 level. So, I mean,
okay. Well, the cool part about this is I'm going to teach you another 200 IQ play about Mario Maker, and that's to be truly appreciated in Mario Maker. You need to make the simplest type of levels.
Yeah.
The more complex your level, this is like, if you're just going for like hearts, the more complex your level is, the less hearts you get, which is kind of sad. Unless it's like something like, you know, you built a calculator in the game. That's cool.
Or that Guitar Hero one. I saw that. Somebody made Guitar Hero. Yeah,
well, that was simple too, you know? That was a short version of it, yeah.
Yeah, I played that level. Whatever. I played that level. But what level am I playing today?
Today, you were going to play my my level. I called it Tech Talk. It's in a Tech Talk series.
Tech Talk.
Tech Talk, yes. A series that I will continue after I get over the sting of having my other level deleted.
That level was beautiful. I watched so many YouTube videos of that level.
You know, thank you. I appreciate that.
But you know what?
Rest in peace.
I'm going to tell you something. And this is me just off the cuff. You could do better. You know why I know you could do better? You know why? Because you, GrandPOOBear, Red Bull Esports' golden boy, you are getting better every day.
Every day.
So obviously you're going to do better. Is it a new day? Yes. Therefore, GrandPOOBear is going to do better, right? Yes. So they can delete all the levels they want. Don't do that, though, Nintendo. I know you're watching. Don't delete his levels. All right. What are the GPS coordinates of this level?
9 MD.
9. 9 medical doctor.
Doctor.
Okay.
144.
144. I can't do an abbreviation for 44.
RJG.
Robert Downey Jr. All right. Oh my God.
Content right here.
Yeah, you gotta love this stuff. I should make. The server is currently undergoing maintenance. Wait, what? Really? Why?
Wait, is this real?
I think so. What does that mean? Oh no.
Well, this got awkward.
My brain is currently undergoing maintenance. Well, we got to Robert Downey Jr. Crikey. Oh, is it just booting me out? Okay, I'm gonna clap my hands for a second. It.
I think you got banned from the servers, Tim.
No, it works. That was a wildly fast Wi-Fi test there. All I want is to okay, I think this works. There's something new to play. So I shouldn't be able to use this unless I have the Nintendo. Oh yeah, I don't want that. Don't want that either. Oh, that game sucks, but I like it. Okay. The Curiosity.
Oh, Versus Excite Bike. What's that?
Volleyball. This game sucks, but I like this as well. Where's NES Ice Hockey? Twin B liked this game, but it's bad.
Have you ever played Super Blood Hockey?
Super Blood Hockey. No, does it own?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's like NES Ice Hockey, but made for today and with blood.
Oh, so like Video Ball, but with people?
Oh, it's so great.
Like Video Ball, but with people. They kept asking us. So I should not be able to play any of these unless...
That is true.
Yeah, so it works.
Yes.
God, I love Kerbo. Oh, this is Kirby. So is there a shell jump in this?
I don't believe Kirby needs to shell jump because he has that whole flying thing.
Oh God,
the main Mario and Kirby is the ability to fly. Yeah, that's where all the challenge in Mario lies. This video is definitely taking a solid left turn here, though. Now. Yeah,
so it's we went from talking about the hardest. All right, I believe we've adequately proven that I do have a Nintendo Online. Wait, I bought like a year of it. Nintendo Online didn't come out like a year ago, so clearly it's not this, right?
No, it seemed. Did you get banned from the Mario Maker servers? Did you let Nintendo know you were going to do a video with me, and they were just like, nah.
I know what it is. I made a level where I drew a penis. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't do that. Give me that round of applause. Oh,
there's no shortage of penises in Mario Maker. If there's one thing that I've learned over the course of my life, is that if you give a man a tool, he will draw a penis with it.
I mean, they've proven that with ancient Rome. You know, they found Roman ruins. Man, it's Friday. I was starting to really feel that Mario urge, and now they come and get me with this first episode of Mario School. First goddarn episode of Mario School, and we goddarn oh, did I press the home button instead of the start button? No, it didn't work. Well, at the very least, we've memorized your course ID, and you won't need to tell me next time, because it's 9MD144 Robert Downey Jr. So we've gotten, that's kind of something. We kind of accomplished something today. I can upload this as a video.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, this. You know what? This is day one of getting good at Mario, and it's making sure the Mario Maker servers are up. That's the first rule. This is video 0.5 is what this is in a 600 part video series we're about to do here.
What are we going to call this?
Good at
Mario School?
Yeah, that works.
Mario.
Feel like it's generic. We can go with something better, you know?
Mario School. Mario Academy? Oh, I just voiced it differently. I didn't actually make it better. Mario. I'm going to think of a name for it, and it's going to be on the thumbnail.
Can't wait.
But I have to make sure it's a good one, or else I get stuck with a bad name. What if I restarted the Switch? What if I did that?
I think that's a solid, you know, turning it off and turning it on again is something that has tended to work.
Okay, I can't put it in airplane mode. Okay, hold on. You know, here's me admitting, wait, I don't want to put it in sleep. I want to turn it off. How do I turn it off? Do I have to get up and touch the button to turn it off? What do I do?
You know, I don't know if I've ever turned my Switch off, now that you say that. I don't know if it's ever just been off.
Oh, God, Big Brother Miyamoto is just listening all day. Yeah. You can't shut him off. You can't shut him off. Let's try sleep mode. Sleep mode's got to entail something. All right. Console is sleeping now. Sleep now, my friend. Sleep. Okay, now let's turn it back on. Oh, sweet rest. Awaken, my brother. Okay, let's see. There's no way that did anything. Did you see how immediately the game loaded? There's just no goddarn way. You know, I miss being able to just... I wish I could get up and just touch my TV. You know?
Why can't you just get up and touch your TV?
Well, I mean, like, to touch the touchscreen buttons. I pressed the home button instead of the start button again. Oh, crikey.
Don't worry. Like, the big thing right now with everyone creating levels is we accidentally take captures all the time. Because... Yeah, because the start button on the Wii U is in this place where the capture button is. So when we go to, like, play the game, we hit the capture button all the time. So I have, like, 7,000 pictures of my levels being created right now in my Switch.
Yeah, I have way too many pictures in my Switch that are not things I wanted to take pictures of. No. Well, I can't even go to the course world. I can, however, make my own level with the shell jump, but that's just too much. You could teach me exactly where to put blocks that necessitate a shell jump, but I would rather use the sweet, sweet richness of the online features. So, we played Zero Mario on this Mario Maker video. It's, you know, having developed video games for about, God, like 18 years now, I can tell you one thing. Mario Maker, this is a very adequate representation of the making process. More often than not, the computer gives you a bunch of numbers and says, yeah, we got this number here, and that's why you can't do what you want to do. It just throws it up there, 230608811. Like, it's like, that's why you can't do this. And then it's like, well, what do I do? You know? And you drink a coffee. Or you go out to Walgreens, where you can purchase 2 16-ounce sugar-free Red Bulls for $6. Not bad. And it's Times Square, America's #1 summertime destination. Over at Walgreens in Times Square, they keep the 16-ounce sugar-free Red Bulls ice cold. So cold, my hand bones goddarn hurt by the time I get back into the office elevator. My hand bones.
You gotta ice the hand bones. That's the #2 lesson I was gonna go with today. Was we gotta take care of the hands.
So how can we shoehorn that into a platitude? If the hands are cold, the play is gold. Is that it?
Well, you want it. So you want warm hands while you're playing, cold hands when you're not.
Ah.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep them cold now. Yeah. So the play is gold.
And then right before you play, like sit on them, blow into them, whatever you need to do to
slap your toaster.
I don't suggest that one, but maybe that's something people do. I'm not down with all the things the hip kids are doing now, so it's possible.
I'm sitting here with hot hands, ready to make some Mario, and I just can't. Well, I guess we'll try this again. How about next week?
Yeah, we can try this again on Monday.
Let's try again on Monday. That's the story of my goddarn life. I was gonna practice my shell jumps all weekend.
Dude, I could feel the motivation inside of you right now. Like I can feel it.
I mean, I've been DMing you on Twitter about this all week. I'm like, let's do a series where you teach me all the speedrun tricks.
Oh, and I'm ready. Like I've got a full all-out like training regimen set up for you, but it does need to start with this.
It starts with a shell jump. Yeah. So what's
starts with a shell jump.
So okay, what can I do this weekend that? So okay, I don't want to practice anything until you've taught me something because I want this series of all the things on the internet. I want this series to be real. You know, I want it to be real. I want what you see in the show to be real. So
absolutely.
So I'm not going to cheat by practicing this weekend. But if you could tell me a couple of things, I'll play Dragon Quest Builders this weekend, whatever. So it's going to rain and it's going to be 100 degrees over here. So I'm not going outside. I was going to play this all weekend. So if you could tell me, maybe just so everybody at home can listen, because I am going to upload this, whatever. This nothing video. Like, why not, right? It's basically
the Seinfeld of Mario Maker videos.
It's basically a podcast at this point. What like for everybody at home, you play Mario Maker a lot. You played Mario Maker 1 a lot. You're playing Mario Maker 2 a lot. Yes. What's the best controller you can play with right now?
Okay, so it really depends on if you're a D-pad player or a joystick player, and I want to really emphasize there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with being either one. It's just like literally personal preference. I've noticed old people like myself, and I'm guessing you, Tim.
Oh
yeah, we play with the D-pad, and if you play with the D-pad, if you play with the D-pad, I strongly suggest the Pokken tournament controller, the Pokken DX tournament controller. It's very much just like a Super Nintendo controller. It only has 2 sets of trigger buttons, which is perfect for Mario Maker. It's honestly one of the best controllers I've ever used, D-pad wise.
And that's just for playing, because there are no analog sticks on that controller.
No analog sticks, so you can't create levels with it, and that is its downfall. Yeah, there is no analog sticks on it. If you do use analog stick, I strongly suggest just the normal Pro controller, because the normal Pro controller with the analog sticks is very good. The D-pad, however, on the normal Pro controller is doo-doo.
Oh yeah,
very bad.
I tried playing Celeste with that D-pad.
Oh, it's so bad.
Yeah, it's
I don't
wild.
understand. It's incredible how bad it is.
It's like I believe I was pressing up and getting like left input, or like pressing up is down, left is down, right is up. Like it's just there's so many errors on it, and there have been like some homebrew fixes for that. But I'd rather not deal with that, and I would rather go straight for that.
The other thing about the Pokken controller. Yeah, the Pokken controller is only like $20, like $21, I think. So it's not a expensive controller.
And it's made by Hodi. Hodi is the makers of. They're the creators of the D-pad. They're the reason Nintendo controllers have D-pads on them. Like they're the real deal. The Hodi Commander controller for the Famicom, the original high grade D-pad. So you can't get a more authentic D-pad than that. And
it's very good.
Yeah. I have one of those, and I have not removed it from its box because I'm a fraud. I bought it thinking it would be good for Mario, and then when you were streaming Mario Maker 2 on the first day that it had come out, you're like, I've got the Pokken controller here, I've got this controller. I'm like, whoa, me and GPB are on the same page. Like,
oh yeah,
you've already turned the page. I haven't. So
yeah, I think I bought like 7 controllers to test out which one would be the best, and I have yet to find one that I like better than the Pokken controller.
So I have not, and I feel like a massive fraud being a game lover. I haven't gotten one of those 8-bit Do controllers, 8-bit Do. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce their name. You know those guys?
Yeah, I do know those guys. They did an incredible job marketing their mediocre controller. Sorry, 8-bit Do. I'm sorry for the shade. I'm sorry for the shade.
Those controllers are beautiful.
They're very gorgeous. They're nice. I'm actually really excited. They have that new Pro one coming out.
Yeah, August.
That one
7th.
Actually looks like it might be that one looks like it might be good. So I will reserve the shade for that particular controller. But
if they can
the 8-bit Do's I've used in my life so far have been 8-bit Do.
They're cute as a barrel full of kittens, but I prefer puppies. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So they got so my problem with a lot of these controllers, my problem with playing Mario with the Pro controller. So if you're playing, I can't deal with Mario with the Pro controller because I want my thumb to go on the inside. Like I don't want my thumb going close to my index finger. I want my thumb going on the inside, so I have to use Y and B, right? And that means the outside of my thumb is rubbing up against that analog stick at all times.
Yes.
And that's why the Pokken controller is ideal for me, because there's nothing there. There's just nothing to ram against my finger. Like,
yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah, so I don't want that. So I'm gonna beef up my skills with the Pokken controller on Monday. I'm actually holding a Pro controller right now, and I'm wishing I'd brought my Pokken controller from home.
Well, okay. Well, then this was not a worthless video then. Lesson 1.
Well, I was
use the Pro controller.
I was hoping to bring this up because I was actually hoping there would be some problems with the Pro controller D-pad.
Oh,
so that we could organically have this conversation. A lot of work goes into making these videos, viewers at home. So it's I was gonna say, you know, I have one at home, and then I have a photo I took of it with my phone camera that I was gonna overlay when I said that. So there's the whole plot revealed. Oh well, I believe it's time to end this video. Actually, let's give it one more shot. One more shot. See if I remember the number. I mean, if I remember, I got a little D-pad weirdness right there. Maybe that was the server turning back on. Robert Johnny Jr. did not press the home button that time.
Ooh, I thought that one was gonna work because it went into the searching like it was really gonna.
Yeah, it did a little hitch. It felt like the internet was working.
Right.
Well, Mia's cried long time all weekend. So, but on the other hand, I get to play Dragon Quest Builders this weekend, so it's not a total loss. Well, thanks for coming on the show.
Anytime. Didn't know this was a show. Excited to be on it.
Which is, I mean, I guess it's only a show because if you're on it, so it's not really a show.
This is now a show. Yeah, we're making, this is now a show. This is officially a show. This is a series. We're not stopping.
Mario School.
Yeah, we're not stopping until you get good.
It's not called Mario School. We're going to call it something.
No, something way better than that.
Once again, the internet misses out on a showing of my Mario skills. When will it ever happen? Find out next time. Let's try this on Monday.
We'll make it happen.
Yeah, and it's going to happen hardcore. Thanks for tuning in to Kotaku.com. I was born stupid, however, I will not die hungry. Video games forever. Kotaku.com. With GrandPOOBear.
Oh man, this is the best piece of content I've ever been a part of.